It was not long before my signature model. This is my signature guitar, got a huge whack on it. I'll tell you the story. And it actually works in well for the video that I'm going to film today. This is my Wrights Lutherie. This is the WJS. This guitar is 100% my spec. This is my artist model from NE Wright or Wrights Lutherie. So Nathaniel made this for me. It is an Adirondack spruce tops, striped ebony bridge and fingerboard. It is maple back and sides, beautiful bright maple. 1 3/4 nut with Waverly tuners, square headstock, herringbone on the top. What else do we do? The bracing is particularly exciting. If you missed that video that has all the details, I'll put a card up here, but this guitar is 100% my spec. The bracing, I'll tell you this is the last little nerdy chef's kiss. The bracing in this guitar on the bass side is like a Martin, and on the treble side is like a Gibson. So this is kind of the ultimate crossroads-ish, like 30s, 40s, you know, Gibson, Martin, yeah, love child. I regret saying that. I smacked this guitar. It has a ding right down here, and I will show you a picture. There it is. I feel it. There's one up here. Now, I get guitars to use, and I use them. I play out a lot. And so I got this guitar a few days before I was supposed to lead a retreat, and so I was leading a retreat, and I was setting up to play music on a Friday night, and when I did, I was setting a music stand, and I'll show you a little clip here, but I was setting up a music stand. I didn't get footage of me destroying or like smacking the guitar, but I'm working on this old school music stand, and it just lifted up and smacked into the bottom of the guitar, and it gave me a little ding. Thankfully, it hit the binding and not the wood. The first scratch, the first ding is always the hardest one. But the subject of this video is about the things in guitar culture that have to change. There are some things that really need updated. Now, I know we're all in kind of reissue culture. We love old guitars, old things. We like microphones that look and sound like old microphones. We use strings that sound and look like old guitar strings. But that music stand is just, it put such a ding on an $8,000 guitar. And so this video is sponsored by kraftgeek. They sent me what they claim is the best music stand that has ever existed. And so I want to try it out. They sent me the whole kit. There's a carrying bag, there's a thing for your phone. And so let's open this thing up, and I want to show it to you, and I'll give you my first impressions. I'll run it through a 3-question gear review, which is what is good about this thing, what's bad about this thing, and if you're in the market, should you buy this thing? Alrighty, here is the box. Alright, so this will make sense first, so let me show you this. It's heavy, that's surprising. Compact, portable, all-in-one, easy and fast setup, instant height adjustment, extra sturdy. It feels quite sturdy. It says 2.2 pounds. It can handle the heaviest music book. Built-in clips, night mode with Lumi light. Okay, I'm assuming the Lumi light is in here. Interesting, look at that. This thing looks like it's prepared to destroy my fingies. It says all these areas of do not put your fingers, which, oh boy, I'm setting myself up. I don't know if this is foreshadowing. Here is another piece. It doesn't have a name, but it is something. This is the kraftgeek music stand light. Black. That's cool. Okay, so there's a light here. This may have to be charged. Unpack, open LED panels, fully expand. It's a recharge. Oh, it's AA batteries. 3 AA's. Okay. Next thing in here. The mic stand, or this is a phone clip. Okay. Quick start, fix, stretch, adjustable angle, and then it's a mobile phone or tablet holder. Okay, cool. It also has a 4 to 20, so like camera stuff or like other universal mounts could fit in here. And the last thing is this bag. Okay, so easily portable, stowable, has a strap. Yeah, there's a strap for it. Okay, it's pretty similar to other kind of camera baggy things, but there's some sections, there's some panels, there's some of these Velcro adapters. All right, we'll put that together in a minute. Let's start by opening the stand itself. There are instructions. Do I read them or do I figure it out? I'm gonna figure it out. Why start now? Okay, it feels like a nice microphone stand. Okay, so it flips over. There's lots of explanations on what things are what. I don't remember where I was supposed to put them. Okay, ooh, all right. Twist the bottom here. If I untwist this, then it opens up. See that? Okay. You tighten that back down. All right, that's locked. Easy. That's awesome. Okay. Easy. Now, okay, if I hold this. Okay, let me scoot you back so you can see. This thing goes up all the way. I mean, that's taller than me. So let's bring it back down. Okay, I like that it's tight the whole way. There's not like sections as far as how high it can go and where it would be strong. But that's pretty, okay, it's a little wobbly. But, I mean, it's just from one point. Okay, so let's see. Now the top flips out. Oh, this thing flips to the sides. There's little clips here. So on this, there are little clips that would hold your paper in place. It doesn't go back that way as far as I would hope. Because, I mean, yeah, look at that. That's all it goes back this way. So if you would need to use it, I mean, I'm probably misusing it. If you'd use it to hold a laptop or something, might not be great. Let's open the extra things, the light. It's very light. It feels, the quality doesn't feel as good on this as the other stuff. It's very light, very plasticky. Also, it needs a tiny screwdriver. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Ah, there it is. So there's the music stand. That's with just the LED light. There's the middle power. And there's off. Is the phone holder, which would go down here on the bottom. All the form-fitted plasticky stuff. It's all kind of GoPro adjacent. I mean, if you're used to that infrastructure of how things work, how things attach. So this is the bracket that holds it all together. So one side is going to go into the stand here. The other is going to go into the back of the phone holder. And you can hold either the phone straight on this way or from the end. Why would you want it that way? Okay, so that would hold, I mean, maybe one of the smaller iPads. But if you put your phone in sideways. Okay, and then you could rotate this. Oh yeah, that's so easy. If you were wondering, this is the kind of stuff that gets me in trouble. Keeping a guitar on me while moving stuff around, you know, but I regret nothing. Oh gosh, I literally just hit it on the light stands there. But I want to recreate the situation that damaged this guitar before. So I was holding the music stand this way, and and it popped off the bottom. And so I was pulling it this way with two hands, and this one didn't pop off. Look at that. Okay, so that's exactly what I'd hoped would happen. Okay, what's good about this thing? Okay, my first impression of this is that this does feel like a rethinking of a music stand. Like, you need to hold a sheet of music in front of you. You need it to be reliable, have some clips, hold stuff together. It's a huge step up from the metal stands, from just like orchestra stands, and as we've known that thing to be. The portability is key. One of my favorite things about playing music out is when I've got my bag and my go bag and my case and everything locks up really tidy. I continue to be more and more of a nerd for organization when I go out and play, because I want everything that goes out with me to come back with me, because I'm so tired of donating cables and capos and gear and extra stuff to venues, to other bands. You know, not that I don't like being generous. Love being generous. I'll give all this stuff away. It's just stuff. None of it matters that much. No, some of it matters quite a lot. But I got really tired of donating cables and stuff to venues, so I've started getting to where everything is locked in. So the portability, the packed down ability of this, that it all goes in one case, everything's really easy to use, everything's readily accessible, and then I could get used to, the 2-minute setup of this thing. By the time you get the whole kit, I think you're a little above $100, and that's pretty doable and reasonable to me. I mean, most things have gotten to where if it's going to be a good, well-engineered, well-thought-out thing, that price point doesn't scare me off that much. You can still find those $15 and $20, the cheap foldable wire music stands, and you get what you pay for. You would just be better to just pay someone to throw your papers into the wind at that wedding when your friend is walking down the aisle and all of a sudden you have to wing it. That's a terrible use of money. So for me, this thing, I get why it's at this price point. So let me talk about the things that I don't like about this stand as much. The two accessories, they feel like afterthoughts. I mean, well engineered, like the light matches the aesthetic and the style. But I thought it would have rechargeable batteries. It has a USB-C on it. I'm just confused by that. I didn't read the directions, so maybe there's something I'm really misunderstanding. Maybe there is a built-in battery. I don't think so. But this is the only thing that really felt that cheap. Like you can hear, it's just that really kind of cheapy thin plastic. That's the only part of this that doesn't pass the smell test for me quality-wise. Everything else is really good. I'm glad they put out the warning for the pinching your fingers. Thankfully, I didn't pinch my fingers yet in this thing, but that is, they probably know that that's an issue for the interface of people with this product. So the other things that I don't like about it, it's still a little shaky. Like, I don't know what I expected. It still probably could move in the wind. Now, with the clips and everything would stay together. But it does seem like you would still be subjected to, you couldn't play this. Like, if you're busking with this or playing out on a street, or if you're playing church outside or in a patio gig for, like, a brunch or something, I could see this, like, it's not going to hold up to gale force winds. But they've thought about a lot of the problems that people have with these, and they've addressed them, and it's really cool. I like the idea of having your phone down here, especially if you're running Bluetooth, if you're running like backing tracks or whatever, or if you're taking a break and you're playing music through your iPhone or your Android to a Bluetooth speaker. I get that. Okay, with all that said, does this fix $100 and something problem for me? Would I buy this thing? Yeah, I think I would buy this. I don't think I would buy everything that comes through on reviews through here. But with this, I probably wouldn't max out the kit. I could live maybe without the phone mount, probably without the light. But I think the stand itself, and I think the little bag for it is extra. So I don't know if I would talk myself into like the full kit. Maybe I would at some point. But overall, the quality is surprising and exciting. It packs down. Hey, look at that thing. So it's geared together. So, you know, as much as I like having one down, one up, that's a pleasing experience there. That's cool. Okay, so the light you have to take off to pack down. But, I mean, okay. Once you actually like touch it and feel the quality that this thing is put together with, I get it. It makes a lot more sense to me. Okay, I feel like I just talked myself into it. I get it now. Like, I really like the quality of everything. I like the adaptability and how it can kind of modify and warp and change into whatever I would need it to be as far as a stand goes. Yeah, this thing rules. So there will be an affiliate link down in the description below. They sent me this. They're not paying me necessarily, but they are paying for, like I get benefited for my time and attention, in my opinion, and then my referral from you guys. So if you're interested in one of these, there's a link in the description down below. Thanks to KraftGeek for sending me this. It's a cool thing. It's worth rethinking the music stand, because that cheap-ass music stand that I was using last week caused a ding on an $8,000 guitar. So if nothing else, I will spend money to not have to eliminate risks of smashing stuff I own. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. I'm Jeremy, this Guitar Hunter. Go fill the world with music and friendship. That's the ambition. That's the goal. Make friends, make music, build a community around your music, support other people's music. Yeah, all right. Thanks. See you later. What is happening?